everybody. Today we're going to be talking about this new guitar that I got from Sweetwater, the Gibson Les Paul Tribute T from the 2017 range. Alright, so I filmed an unboxing, but I didn't really like the quality of it, so we're going to do one, and we're going to run through everything that comes with this guitar. And first thing would be the gig bag. The gig bag is, turn it down. The gig bag kind of looks like a taco, and on the inside it seems pretty well padded, but the thing with Gibson is that their guitars have this headstock which has a 17 degree angle rake, which makes it easy to crack. So you're better off buying a hard case, because I'm not sure a gig bag would protect it that well. Now, inside this little compartment right here, you will find a few things. Okay, so one thing you'll find in that little compartment will be this bag. In this bag, there are a few things. You have the owner's manual. Let's put that right there. You have a slightly bent Gibson Gold warranty booklet with not that much on it. A little cloth, wiping cloth for your guitar. This tool, which is used to adjust your truss rod, because Gibson likes to have a really weird truss rod that isn't compatible with a lot of tools, so you have to get this one. And this, which helps adjust stuff at the bridge. Now make sure you put it back so you don't lose it. In that pouch you also can find this. Now, this strap isn't the best quality, I shall say. It's pretty cheap. It's a cheapo strap, and it's basically to keep the cost of this guitar down. And I can understand why. I don't really mind it too much. So I got this one, and for a really good price, almost no money at all when I bought it with this guitar. But yeah, this one, it's not too bad, but I wouldn't gig with it, maybe for home use, but that's about it. If you want to actually gig this guitar, get a better strap, get some strap locks if you want. But yeah, this, not the best, but that's alright. Now, in the bag you will also find the guitar evaluation. If you buy from Sweetwater, you will get this. And this was evaluated by Jack Bird, and Ben Anderson, so thank you guys. And you will also get this, and inside of this is a little, it's a little picture of your guitar at the Gibson factory being set up and all that. And that's about it for the little extras that you get in the bag. Now when you open up the large compartment where the guitar is, on the fretboard you will find this. You know, only a Gibson is good enough. That's, you know, it's just a fretboard protector. But that's pretty much about it. And once you remove that, you just get the guitar. Now, I've played this for not too long now, just a bit. I was at a Chon concert last night, so I didn't get to play it that much. I've been playing it all day today, and I just wanted to see if there would be any cosmetic issues or playability issues, and I'll point those out to you right now. Okay, so first thing that I would probably change in this guitar, as soon as I have a little bit more money to throw at it, would be the tuners. The tuners aren't bad, but they're not the best. I read on the Gibson website that they are 14:1 gear ratio, so they're not terrible, but they're also not the best for tuning stability. But, you know, it's not too much of a hassle to tune. But aside from that, the nut seems to be not too sharp. It's not really something that would hurt you. One thing that I didn't really enjoy was that the fret ends aren't too sharp, but they can be a little sharp on the, at least on my guitar, they are a bit sharp on the treble side. And I noticed that because when I was trying to play The Ocean by Led Zeppelin, there's a little slide that you do, and I usually do that with my pinky finger, and I had to rake my hand across, and it actually did genuinely hurt when I scraped it across the treble side of the frets. On the bass, I usually play with my thumb over the fretboard, but it didn't really hurt that much. I actually can't really feel any significant pain if I go like this. So bass side seems to be good, treble side it's a bit sharp, but that doesn't seem to hinder playability all that much unless you're doing the From the Ocean. But besides that, it seems to be pretty good. The knobs are kind of stiff, but if you play this guitar, I don't think you'll really mind that too much. Yeah, they don't seem to be hindering anything. As far as cosmetics, I can't really seem to find much wrong with it, if anything at all. There are a few things, but it's real nitpicky stuff, and it's just cosmetics. It doesn't affect the playability of the guitar. Well, I'll see if I can run through those right now. Okay, the lighting isn't super favorable, but if you look, you can see that the sides where they glued in wood that wasn't exactly uniform color to the rest. That I don't really mind. It's just a looks issue, but who's gonna really be looking at the back of your headstock? As far as the fretboard goes, let's see. If you could tell there at the end, the rosewood is kind of light. Now, what Gibson does is that the rosewood that has a few cosmetic issues, those are usually made for the lower price Gibson guitars, while the ones that look a lot more decent are for the high budget guitars, like the classic standards and all that, and the customs. Now, as far as the body goes, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think the grain looks fantastic. Okay, so any cosmetic issues that, that I see from now on are kind of just nitpicky, but I do have to point out the biggest cosmetic issue, and I'm not sure when exactly this happened. It could have been during shipping or who knows, somewhere down the line, but there's a little chip right here on the horn. Let's see if you guys will be able to see that. Focus. Yeah, I don't think the camera's focusing enough to show it. It's not really super big, but it's nothing really bad. And in fact, I don't really mind it. Kind of gives the guitar character. But besides that, I think this guitar is pretty great. Now, this guitar has a 9-hole weight relief body. The thing is that it's not really too light. In fact, it is a substantial weight, but it's not back-breakingly heavy like a really old Gibson is, which is good for people who have a bit of back problems. But again, this guitar is still substantial in weight. Now, pickups. The pickups are the 490R and the 490T. They actually aren't that bad. They're pretty versatile as far as sound goes. I actually like them a lot. I don't see myself replacing them anytime soon, so that's pretty good. And you know, if you don't like them, I say that either lower them or bring them up a bit to taste. That's what I did with my Jazzmaster, and I didn't have to replace pickups. You just have to know what kind of sound you want and experiment a little with your guitar before you try to change anything. But so far these pickups are actually pretty good. Now the switching on this guitar seems pretty good. Let's see, if you play it through an amp, you can hear the switching through the camera, but through the amp you actually can't hear the switch, which is pretty good. Strap buttons actually seem pretty decent. If you're going to gig this guitar, I recommend you get strap locks or strap blocks or something like that, just to be on the safe side, since this is a Gibson guitar. But for now, they seem pretty durable. I don't feel like my strap's going to come off easily, which is good. It doesn't make me scared to play it while standing up. And besides that, I think that the tuning machines might be this guitar's biggest downfall, since they do seem, they look classy and all, but they don't really function the way that I would like them to. They're pretty low ratio, but I do plan to change those out once I get a little bit more funds. Later on we will be going through the sounds that this guitar can get. That'll be in a later video. Unfortunately we don't have a mic. Me, I don't have a mic, so you'll have to settle for the camera audio, but at least you'll be able to get an idea of how this guitar sounds. Alright, that will be it for this video. Thanks for checking out the Gibson Les Paul Tribute T, and I'll see you guys later.